Welcome back to the Queen Energy Academy. We are on the first step of our journey today, which is our goals. Okay, now you will find that I've actually created a goals sheet for you and a life assessment form for you, so you guys don't have to worry about that. I'm actually going to go live in our group to show you guys how to use both of those sheets. So for anybody listening on this podcast or watching on YouTube, if you guys want any of those sheets, then please do not hesitate to join our free Facebook group. The link is in the description below. The life assessment sheet and the goals sheet are both things that you need to aim to review and reassess all the time. Okay, it is super important. Now I would do it weekly, monthly, or every 90 days, whichever one suits you best. For example, I do my life assessment every week, I do my goals every month, and I re-review everything together every 90 days. Although you're assessing your goals every week or month or whatever it is, I would highly recommend that you look at your goals every single day. Make sure it's part of your morning routine. You need to see them every day to know where you're going in life, okay? It's literally like a must. You must do this. Let's get straight into the episode, okay? Now, having goals is one of the most important and crucial parts in your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. I feel like that's self-explanatory. I don't need to say why or nothing, okay? A goal without a plan is literally just a dream. It helps you set the intention for everything that you want to work for, towards, and achieve. Now, goals and intentions go hand in hand, and this is why this is one of the biggest reasons I think many people don't end up hitting any of their goals, is because they don't set goals with intentions. Okay, they'll set a goal, but the intention is what's going to push you to go for the goal. Setting intentions is actually foundational to anybody with goals. As you learn and commit to your goals, intention becomes the very first step in actually achieving those goals. What exactly is an intention? Now, an intention is literally just an aim, okay? Something that you want, something that you plan to do. It's just literally setting a goal. That's what an aim is. Now, is it important to set intentions? Absolutely, okay? Setting intentions is super powerful. And when done properly, it's actually more powerful than the goal itself, okay? Because it takes your goal setting one step further. It's about being purposeful in pursuing your actual desires. Now, you will find that at the Queen Energy Academy, we set intentions every single morning. Why? Because it helps to control and determine how we want our day to go, okay? This way, you are in control of your day. It is not in control of you. And it's the same exact thing with goals. Intentions give your goal a direction to go in. I really want you to remember that goal setting and intention setting is the first step into your preferred story, and it is the most powerful tool to move you forward in achieving your goals and getting your desires. Think of setting an intention as laying the foundation to what you feel and experience versus just being a passive participant that's just literally going through your life. If you want to set successful goals, remember this very clearly. If you want to set successful goals, you need to set goals with an intention. Our goals are going to give us the destination, okay? The destination of what we want. Whereas the intention is going to give you your why, which is what's going to drive you to achieving your goal, okay? Your why is so freaking crucial and important. It is like the reason, the purpose. It's the one and only thing that's going to keep you going towards your goals, no matter what obstacles and challenges that you face. Your intentions will help give you the purpose, okay? And in turn, it'll give you the drive and desire to show up on a daily basis and work on your goals, no matter how you're feeling inside or outside or to the left or to the right, okay? It will literally focus you in a way that goals alone won't be able to do. Now, here's a little example of setting a goal with an intention, okay? So the goal could be to make 4 sales a week. So the intention behind that is to engage with your customers more. Do you see what I mean? Super simple, but it gives you like an action, a purpose, a reason, an actual thing to do to get to that goal. Here are a couple of tips, okay, on setting goals that are supported by intentions. Now, all of this stuff is broken down on our goals sheet. So yeah, like I said, I will be doing a video on that just to go through it with you guys. But Tips on setting goals that are supported by intentions. Now, the first thing is you need to identify your why. Okay, what is your why? Your why is your purpose. Why are you doing this? Why are you working so hard? Why have you set those goals? Your why needs to be something that's emotional, that you can like properly hold on to emotionally, something that's going to trigger something inside of you here that will push you to work hard. So for example, a lot of the beautiful, wonderful women that I work with, their whys are their children. Okay, they're wise, they're doing everything that they can because they want their kids to have the best life possible. Now that is a good why. It is a good reason. It's your why should be so strong that even when you're feeling so incredibly unmotivated and you have zero discipline on that day, that you will get up off your ass and do the things that you need to do. I'm actually going to do a whole other podcast and lesson on how to set your why and all of that kind of thing, but just for now, know that your why is your purpose. Why do you want to achieve the goals, and how will your life be better as a result? Okay, like I said, a why is something that you can hang on to when things get hard, which they absolutely will, because this is life and that's what life is all about. Okay, your why is your fuel, and it will ensure that you're setting a goal because it's something that you actually want to achieve. I hope that makes sense. Okay, now number 2 on setting intentions. Sometimes a lot of us feel overwhelmed when we're thinking about all the things that we want. So how about, rather than go in with a whole list of things you want, think about the things that you don't want. Okay, sometimes it's easier to work backwards. If you're not entirely sure what it is that you want, see what you don't want, and maybe that way it can help you see exactly what it is that you do want. It helps things become a little bit clear. Okay, and my last tip is to just focus on baby steps. So small, specific actions towards completing that goal. Now we're going to go into goal setting. That was just like setting intentions with goals. I was just kind of giving you some tips and tricks on how to pull out your intentions while you're setting your goals. Okay, so I have 7 tips for you before you even start setting your goals. Okay, so tip 1 is to write them down. And I actually mean like pen to paper, like write it down, okay? It has been proven that writing things helps to imprint it into your subconscious mind, which is what we want. I want you to be living, dreaming, breathing your goals, okay? Also, it's also been proven that when you write down your goals, they're way more likely to come true, okay? You are literally the author of your own future. You are the architect of your life. So start building it the way that you want it to be. Number 2, when you're writing down your goals, you've got to be honest, okay? Write them down exactly how you want them. Go as big as you want, queen. Step out of your comfort zone. Like, this is for you. It's not for your sister, brother, grandma, or wife. Like, it's for you, okay? Number 3 is you need to write in the present tense. You already have that goal. It has happened already. Not that you want it to happen later. This is crucial. Very, very important. All your goals need to be written in the present tense. All of them. Like they happen now. 50 million, you have it now in your bank account, okay? Number 4, I think this one's so logical, but a lot of us seem to have a hard time with it. And it's only focus on the things that you want. Okay, your goals should be positive. Your goals shouldn't be that you don't want to do something. No, well, what is it that you do want to do? That's what your goals should be. Always focus on the positives. If you're staring at your goals every day and it's no, don't want this, that, no, 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 it will have an effect on your mindset. Positivity only, please. Number 5, write them down in your own words, okay? No need for fancy words. No need for hither and thus and just whatever you want, write it down. Like, my goals are written down like literally how I write in my diary, okay? Because I mean, I need them to be relatable to me and how I speak. Number 6 is you need to be as specific as possible when you're doing your goals. The universe loves clarity. The universe loves clarity. The universe loves clarity. The universe loves clarity. I don't know how many times I could say that. So, and like, think about it clearly. How can you ever manifest any kind of goal if you don't even know what you want, okay? You need to be able to see the goal in your mind. That's the only way that it's ever going to manifest in front of you, is if you actually see it in your mind. If you are unsure about what you want, know for a fact that you're going to end up with a whole bunch of things that you're not sure of. When you are confused about your intention, the results that follow will reflect that. So you need to make sure that your intentions and your goals are clear. Once they are clear, the universe will work in miraculous ways to make those things happen for you, okay? Number 7, and this is, I've already touched upon this, okay? Read your goals every single fucking day. Every day. Make it a part of your AM routine. How the hell do you know what your goals are every single day? I forget what my goals are. Sometimes I look and I'm like, oh, forgot about that one. Like, look at them every day. Make them a part of your AM routine. Like, it's super important. Do you want them? Do you want to hit your goals? Read them every day. Okay? Now, some tips on actually setting your goals. This is how I like to do it, okay? I like to start with something called a dreams list. So it's literally a list of all the things that I dream about in my life. Okay, I find taking goals out and sticking dreams in makes it less pressure, okay? Less pressure on you. Now, on your dreams list, it's so big. Step out of your comfort zone. Write down exactly the things that you want, okay? That's step 1. Step 2, you need to go back and categorize your dreams list, okay? Now, when you're working towards becoming the best version of yourself, you need to work in every section, as in, you can't just be focused on career or body or mindset. It needs to be a good little balance of all. So here are my categories and what I like to break mine down into. Career, bank account, body, mindset, personal, and materialistic, okay? So go through your dreams list, categorize. And then what we're going to do is we are going to break down the goals into yearly goals. So take the big, massive goal and work backwards. So let's say, for example, your goal is to make £250,000 by the end of the year, okay? And we're now in January. Work backwards. So if you make £250,000, you know, by the next year, how much is that per month, per week, per day? Okay? Okay, now once you've taken your massive goal and you've broken it down into yearly goals, you need to go down and cut them down into 90 days. So that's how we're going to set our goals. We're going to set all our goals in the Queen Energy Academy in 90-day chunks, okay? Why? First of all, it's a quarter of the year, so you get 4 of them. So it's actually easier to kind of see how you're doing, like this part of the year, this part of the year. Do you know what I mean? It's an easier way to divide the year. It's the best way to get healthy habits, because if you can do something for 90 days, that is a habit. Also, it helps you break down your goals into smaller, more manageable chunks, which is what we need, okay? Also, I believe that when you work your goal backwards, it actually makes them more realistic and achievable. So for example, 250,000 by 30, okay, I'm 28. 250,000 by 30. I'm like not even making, let's say, £5 a month now. So how am I going to go from that to 250,000? Like that's insane. So I got to work backwards. Okay, what can I make in the next month, in the next day, week, and start working towards that. Okay, anyway, by ticking off those little goals, you will eventually hit your massive goal. And also, when you set your goals in 90-day chunks, it's actually much easier to review. You can reassess it better. Okay, your goals should change over time. They need to change over time. So in 90 days, I think, is a good enough split that you can review, assess, and amend all of your goals, which obviously I have a sheet for you as well. Okay, you'll find in our group, everything that's together from one episode will be together, okay, on one post. Once you've broken down your 90-day chunks, this is where you're going to break it down to monthly, weekly, and daily goals, if that's how you prefer to do it, okay? I have my 90-day goals, which I then break down into monthly, weekly, and daily goals, and I enjoy doing it like that, okay? Now, a little tip that I have for you is, a lot of us will have a lot of goals in one section. Make one main goal your focal point in every single section, okay? And aim to work 80% just on that one goal. Because when you give 100% to one thing, you'll achieve it, okay? What you focus on, you achieve. What you focus on, you achieve. What you focus on, you achieve. Remember that. Why be a jack of all trades when you can literally excel at one thing, smash it, get the goal, move on? When you're working towards your goals, you need to have a level of self-awareness into what it's going to take to hit that goal, okay? So, What now? We've set the goal. Now what? Now it's time for some serious vision, belief, and dedication. It is time to take action, okay? My wonderful mentor that I literally look up to so much, her name's Marcella Bruges, if anybody wants to look her up. And she has always said, action takers are money makers. Action takers are money makers. One of the best sayings ever, and it's so true. To take action, though, what do we need to do? We need to focus on what action we need to take to make that goal happen, right? So do you understand what action it's going to take to make your goals happen? Do you understand what action it's going to take to get you to where you need to be? Do you? No worries if not, it's why you're here. But one thing I want you to know, talk is cheap, queen. Okay? And more than the actual goal itself, you need to take the level of action that is needed to get you to achieve said goal. Now, if you broke your goals down to the bare minimum, like we had said previously, then you'll be able to do this section super easily, okay? Which is basically, in this section, we're going to be putting an action to each goal. Okay, so here are some examples of goals and actions that you can take from your goals. So let's say, for example, one of your goals is to just be a calmer, happier person. The action could be to meditate every day, okay? Another goal could be to grow your customer base. Your action could be to message X amount of people every single day. Become healthier. Go to the gym 4 times a week. See what I mean? Every goal has an action to get you to that goal. Queen, keep in mind that even if the action is hard, you gotta man up and do it anyway. You gotta queen up, and do it anyway, okay? It is time to stop accepting mediocrity, queen. One of the biggest problems, and it literally is a pet peeve of mine, okay? One of the biggest problems in our society is that we complain, okay, about mediocrity, but we accept it. We accept it. And then we have the audacity to sit there and complain about our lives. Make a decision today, queen. Make a decision today to stop. Get up, get your ass moving, and start smashing your goals. Nobody is going to do it for you. You need to get up, get moving, and start doing it yourself. Nothing that was ever worth it ever came easy. And trust me, the investment into your goals will be 100% worth the payback, okay? Listen, queen, by the end of this, you will have a step-by-step roadmap from setting intentions to goals to taking action. All you need is a little bit of drive to actually implement the things that you are being taught and actually use the tools and resources at your fingertips that we have given you at the Queen Energy Academy, okay? I am not expecting any single person to be motivated to work on their goals every single day. Okay, this is life, and we're humans, and life gets in the way, and emotions get in the way. But a good way to keep yourself on track and to kind of track where you're going is to reward yourself. Okay, you've been working hard, reward yourself. If after a week or a month or 90 days you haven't hit the goal you set out to achieve, that's fine. Reward yourself anyway for consistently taking the action to set out for yourself to hit the goal. Okay? At the end of the day, even if you didn't achieve the goal, that's fine. You'll achieve it next month, next week, in the next couple of days. But even if you haven't achieved that goal, you were still consistent with something for a set amount of time. So set a time for yourself and a reward. I like to do it every 90 days. The last part of our goal setting webinar, lesson, podcast, whatever you want to call it, is actually tracking your goals and actions. Now, obviously, queens, I have made you a sheet to help you track your goals and stuff like that, which I'll go through on the same video that I go through the goals sheet and stuff on. But yeah, this is super important. You need to track your actions and you need to track your goals, okay? So to track your actions, very simple. Get a piece of paper or in your diary, write the action at the top, 1 to 90. As you go on the days, tick, 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 tick. Tracking action, easy. Your goal tracking, I will explain it all on the sheet. It's much easier to explain it that way. But yeah, it is super crucial that you write about the things that you desire, okay? And it is even more crucial to live in that story every single day, as if it's literally happened already, okay? If you want to be a millionaire, start acting like a millionaire. Queens, affirm this to yourself right now. Anything I set my mind to, I can achieve. Anything I set my mind to, I can achieve. Always remember that the universe loves clarity. So when you ask the universe for what you want, remember all the tips and tricks and the fact that you have to be super clear and concise. And remember one more thing, Queens, before I go. You are the only reason you are where you are. Love and light, everybody. See you next week.